Hello students, myself Professor Ashok M. Jain. In this lecture of electrical machine, I am going to discuss the three-phase induction motor. Already I had developed lectures on transformer and DC machine. Now here I'll discuss unit number 5, three-phase induction motor, and unit number 6 also we will discuss the induction motor. So here I will discuss the construction and introduction of induction motor. What is induction motor? Now earlier I had discussed the DC machine or DC motor. What is a DC motor? You can see in case of DC motor we are giving supply to the armature and current can also flow in the field winding. Okay, so both field winding and armature winding connected in series or parallel. Okay, so we can say this machine is also called as conduction machine because there is no electrical isolation. If you see in case of DC machine, this is the armature winding like this. And let us say clear, this is the field winding and both are connected in series or parallel. Here it is connected in parallel and this is the supply. So as you connect the supply, DC voltage, okay, DC voltage, so current will flow. This is called as line current, and out of this IA, armature will take IA and field will take IF. So here this machine is known as conduction machine because conduction of current is there. In case of induction motor, we are giving the supply to the stator winding. In place of armature and field, we will not say armature and field. In case of induction motor, we will say stator and rotor. Two windings are there. Stationary part called as stator and winding over it or winding on it, it is called as stator winding. And the rotating part of the machine called as rotor and the winding placed on the rotor called as rotor windings. We have two windings, stator winding and rotor winding. We are giving supply to the stator winding. If we are giving single phase supply, it is called a single phase motor. If we give three phase supply, it is called as three phase induction motor. So we are giving supply to the stator, okay, and rotating magnetic field will be produced. We will discuss later on how the rotating magnetic field will be produced, and because of that field, that flux will be cut down by stationary rotor. So EMF will be induced on the stator as well as the EMF induced on the rotor. And as the EMF will be induced on the rotor, current will start flowing in the rotor winding. So here EMF is inducing because of induction principle. There is no direct connection between stator and rotor. कोई connection नहीं है stator rotor के बीच में. Clear? So EMF induced on the rotor because of induction principle. That's why this motor is known as induction motor. It is called as induction motor. If you want, you can say DC motor is called as conduction motor or conduction machine. But induction motor, in case of induction motor, there is no connection between stator and rotor. That's why it is called as induction motor. Okay. Next part I am going to discuss, that is the construction part. Before the before the construction, I want to discuss the induction motor, that is the advantages of induction motor. What are the advantages? You can say the induction motor is very simple and extremely rugged. Very simple. Sorry. And extremely rugged इसका मतलब क्या है? It is very simple and rugged means पहलवान टाइप की मशीन है. because the rotor winding is directly shorted. Both ends are rotor winding. Both ends of the rotor winding is shorted. Second thing, uh, an uninsulated conductor in the form of bars. So, कभी भी rotor winding will not be burned. Only stator winding may burn. Okay, so it is very simple and rugged. Second advantage क्या है? Cost is very less, low cost. So this is the advantage, and it is more reliable because it is very rugged. There are very less chance of burning, so it is more reliable. Third advantage क्या? It is has sufficiently high free efficiency. Efficiency of the induction motor is very high, around 80 to 85%. Okay, so it is high, it is having high efficiency. It requires minimum maintenance because it is not having any say commutator, brushes, etc. So it will require less maintenance. Its rotor part will not be damaged. Okay, and it is self-start. If we are talking about the three-phase induction motor, this motor is self-start. So these are the advantages of three-phase induction motor. Some disadvantages are also there. So what are the disadvantages of three-phase induction motor? First disadvantage is that it the speed is not easily controllable. You will observe that the speed of induction motor is slightly less than the synchronous speed. The induction motor will not run at synchronous speed, or it will not run more than the synchronous speed, slightly less than the synchronous speed. We will discuss later on what is the synchronous speed. So, but you can observe that its speed control is very speed control is not possible easily. Okay, so but we have some techniques, we will control the speed also, but it can't be controlled easily. Okay, second disadvantage क्या है? The starting current may be 5 to 8 times. Starting current of induction motor around 5 to 8 times. This current is known as inrush current. This current is known as inrush current. कितना रहेगा? 5 to 8 times of the full load current. Suppose करो we have a 3 horsepower motor and 400 volt 3-phase AC supply. So for 3 horsepower motor, it may take around 4.5 ampere. That is the thumb rule. What is the thumb rule? It takes nearly approximately 1.5 times of the horsepower rating. We have a 3 HP motor. In India, it may take around 4.5 ampere. If we take 5 horsepower motor, 5 HP motor, it will take around 1.5 times of 5, means 7.5 ampere current. Suppose we have a 10 ampere motor, roughly it will take around 15 ampere at full load. Clear? So for 3 HP motor कितना लेगा ये? 1.5 times मतलब 4.5 ampere full load current. और इसका starting current क्या होगा? 5 to 8 times. 4.5 into 5 times, maybe around 25 ampere. So this may take. So starting current is very high, around 5 to 8 times of the full load current. That is called as inrush current. The third advantage क्या है? The power factor is low and lagging when the machine is lightly loaded. Means power factor of induction motor will always be lagging first, and if it is lightly loaded, or we can say if you are running machine at no load, the power factor will be very less, around 0.2, 0.25, less up to 0.15 to 0.25, less than 0.25. और जैसे जैसे लोड करोगे power factor will increase, and at full load it may become approximately 0.8 to 0.85 at full load, but at no load is very less. So but always the power induction motor will work on lagging power factor. Okay, so these are the disadvantages of induction motor. The next I want to discuss, that is the construction of induction motor. Now I told you already, if you talk about the construction, we have two types of induction motor, or two types of induction motor. They are called as squirrel cage and second is one called as slip ring or phase wound induction motor. These two depends on what type of rotor. Type of rotor. अगर आपके पास स्क्विरल केज टाइप ऑफ रोटर है, मोटर इज कॉल्ड एज स्क्विरल केज इंडक्शन मोटर. इफ यू हैव स्लिप रिंग टाइप ऑफ रोटर, motor is called as slip ring induction motor. So first of all, we will discuss the construction of induction motor. What are the parts? If you discuss the parts of induction motor, we can say we have two parts, mainly two parts in induction motor. One is called as stator, another is called as rotor. Two parts of the motor. Actually, if you say what are the parts of induction motor, so mainly you can say we have, one is the electrical part, second part is mechanical part, third is insulating part. We are not talking theoretically. अगर आपको syllabus में आता है, if examiner asks the question, interviewer asks the question, what are the parts of an induction motor? You can say simply two parts: stationary part called as stator, rotating part called as rotor. Okay. Now the rotor is placed inside the stator. You can say the outermost part of the machine called as stator. This is the part, you can say here. This is the base. You can say it is the base. This is the outermost part. Clear? ये दिख रहा है आपको? This is the outermost called as frame. It is called as stator frame. उसके अंदर का ये part है, that is called as stator core. You can say this part. This part. Clear? This is called as stator core. It is placed, it is housed in the stator frame, stator core. Clear? And you can say this part like this. Clear? This is called as slots, stator slots. Okay, it is called as slots, stator slot. And in the stator slot, you can say this circle, this part is known as stator winding. So stator winding is there. So we can say classic, if you want to say, we can say two parts in case of induction motor. One is called as stationary part called as stator, and other is called as rotating part. Now this stator winding, clear, will maybe of star type, star connected, or it is delta connected. So stator winding may be star or delta. Anyway, the stator is placed inside the rotor actually, and is separated by a small air gap, and between this is stator core और उसके बीच में यहाँ पर क्या रहेगा? Rotor core. So rotor is placed inside the stator, means stator is क्या है आपका? outermost part, और उसके बीच में आपका rotor आ जाएगा here. Okay. The gap कितना रखते हैं? Air gap, small air gap is there between stator and rotor, means the air gap will separate out the stator and rotor, which should be, gap कितना रहेगा? It should be between 0.4 mm to 0.4 mm. 0.4 mm से लेके 4 mm, depends on what? Capacity of motor. जितना बड़ा मोटर होगा, we have to keep air gap minimum. We will discuss this point later on, because reluctance इक्वल टू होता है L upon mu0 mu r a. This is the reluctance. More the reluctance, more the length, more the air gap, more the reluctance. And flux इक्वल टू क्या होता है? Ni upon S. More the reluctance, flux for a particular HP rating constant, so it will draw more current. So motor, अगर आपने air gap ज़्यादा रखा, motor will draw more current. Okay, flux will be always constant. We will discuss this point later on while designing, but okay. Now, what are the stator? You can say stator क्या है? Stator core made up of stacked laminations. Stator core is made up of stacked laminations. Means stator जो core है, this part ये solid नहीं है, laminated है. और in the earlier lecture in DC machine I told you already, जिस part के ऊपर winding है, eddy current loss will be more. To reduce the eddy current loss, that part should be laminated. What is the purpose of laminated core? To reduce the eddy current loss. तो you can say यहाँ पर इस स्टेटर कोर के ऊपर वाइंडिंग है, उसको कौन सी वाइंडिंग बोलते हैं? स्टेटर वाइंडिंग. इट शुड बी लैमिनेटेड टू रिड्यूस द eddy current loss. So stator winding, stator core is not solid but it is a laminated in order to reduce the eddy current loss. Okay, and it is made up of high grade silicon steel. What is the purpose of high grade silicon steel? To reduce the hysteresis loss. To reduce the hysteresis loss. High grade silicon steel. Laminations का purpose क्या है? To reduce the eddy current loss. Please be careful about it. Okay. So these laminations will be thickness कितना रहेगा? 0.35 mm to 0.65 mm. Generally you can say this laminated core, it is not solid, it is a laminated. पत्तियां हैं कितने साइज की? 0.35 mm से लेके 0.65 mm तक. Okay, the laminations are insulated from each other. These laminations are insulated from each other with a special coating of varnish. ऐसा नहीं है कि लेमिनेशन इकट्ठा कर दिया, बीच में वार्निश लेयर भी रहेगा. Okay, and these are the slots are provided. You can say these slots. Okay, so in slots में कौन सी वाइंडिंग रहेगी? स्टेटर वाइंडिंग. So on inner periphery of the stator core, this is the core. You can say this is the core. ये जो है ना ये sorry, this part ये यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक. Clear? So from here to here, this is the stator core. ऊपर स्टेटर फ्रेम है, तो स्टेटर कोर में ये जो इनर पेरिफेरी ऑफ द स्टेटर कोर इज स्लॉटेड टू रिसीव द स्टेटर वाइंडिंग. स्टेटर वाइंडिंग में मे बी ऑफ स्टार कनेक्शन और डेल्टा कनेक्टेड. So this is the stator. Next part we are going to discuss, that is the, now please here you can say this is the outermost part. This is called as frame. This part इंडक्शन मोटर इज देयर, इसको बोलते हैं, ये जो पार्ट है ये, इट इज कॉल्ड एज स्टेटर फ्रेम. ओके, नाउ यू कैन से हियर दिस इज जो इसके अंदर का पार्ट है, ये वाला पार्ट, दिस पार्ट, इसको क्या बोलते हैं? स्टेटर कोर. नाउ स्टेटर कोर you can say it is not a solid, laminations are there. lamination मतलब पत्तियां हैं. ये स्टेटर कोर है ना, ये भी स्टेटर कोर का पार्ट है, ये वाला दिस पार्ट स्टेटर कोर. दिस इज आल्सो स्टेटर कोर, सर्कुलर. ओके, it is stator core. Okay, but it is not solid, it is laminated. Now you can say here ये जो दिख रहा है ना, ये this is the slot, it is called as slot. ये जो दिख रहा है ना, ये वाला पार्ट, ये it is called as slots. Okay, and in this slot you are providing some insulation because this part is connected to ground. Okay, so to avoid the leakage, it is insulation, we are going to provide the insulation here. Okay, so winding is there and इसके ऊपर this is the winding, this is called as winding, maybe star connected, maybe delta connected, it depends. Star connected we can say 3-phase induction motor star connected. If it is delta connected we can say it is a 3-phase motor delta connected. So ओके, सो यू कैन से हियर, ये क्या है आपका, ये आपका स्लॉट्स है इधर, और स्लॉट्स में इंसुलेशन के बाद इसमें वाइंडिंग प्रोवाइड कर दिया है एंड अगेन इंसुलेटेड. ओके, सो दिस इज द स्लॉट्स वी हैव. एंड ऊपर से इसके ऊपर क्या है, insulation is there. Insulation may be of paper or impregnated paper. It depends on size of the motor. जितनी साइज ज़्यादा होगी मोटर की, मे बी 1 HP, 3 HP, 5 HP, उतना हाई क्वालिटी इंसुलेटिंग मटेरियल वी विल यूज. The next we are going to discuss the rotor. What are the types of rotor we have? Now, rotor कहाँ रहेगा? It will be inside the center part of the machine called as rotor, inside the stator. So there are two types of rotor we have. One is called as squirrel cage type of rotor, and accordingly we can say motor is of squirrel cage type. Second type of rotor, that is a slip ring type. Accordingly we can say motor is also of slip ring. So we have two types of rotor, squirrel cage type and phase bound or slip ring type. Phase bound or slip ring type, दो टाइप के मोटर होते हैं, राइट. So we have two types of motor, squirrel cage and phase bound or slip ring type of induction motor. Now squirrel cage type of rotor, 90% of motor if you see in industry, they are squirrel cage type, 90%. Okay, because of they are very simple and robust in construction. That is the reason we are using the squirrel cage induction motor. But उसका disadvantage क्या है? Actually, if you see in case of squirrel cage type of rotor, both ends of the winding shorted. So you can't insert additional resistance to control torque, power factor, speed. It is very difficult. Clear? That is the main drawback. Otherwise, it is very robust. Robust matlab, why it is robust I will discuss. Okay. Now, the rotor slots are, if you observe, this is the, if you see here, this is the squirrel cage type of rotor. कैसा रहेगा? It is not solid. इसके ऊपर भी winding है, so it is not solid but it is a laminated one. So ये पत्तियां हैं, इकट्ठा करके solid जैसा दिख जाएगा. This is the shaft. Clear? Both ends, यहाँ पर ये क्या है? Slots. These are the slots. ये जो दिख रहा है ना ये, this is the slot. Okay, and slots, if you observe that the slot is not parallel to the shaft axis, this is the shaft axis, this is the shaft, and this is the rotor slot. So you can observe that rotor slot is not parallel to the shaft axis, but some angle is there. इसको बोलते हैं skew. Some skewed rotor bars are there. We can say rotor bars are skewed. Why? Some angle we will providing due to some reason. Now here, after that we will provide the uninsulated conductor, uninsulated. Conductor in the form of bars. ये पतले बार नहीं रहेंगे, it is in the form of bars. Clear? तो इस स्लॉट में क्या रख देंगे हम? Bars will be provided, right? These are the bars. Here, bars are there, and both ends of the bars will be shorted by two end rings. इसको बोलते हैं end rings. This is called as end rings, and it is these end rings will be riveted or welded by the same material. अगर winding copper की है तो copper riveted, copper से rivet करेंगे. अगर aluminium की है तो we will rivet by aluminium. So this is the shaft. You can say this is the shaft. These are the end rings, both ends. Okay, and both ends are shorted. कौन सा वाइंडिंग रहेगी? कॉपर बार्स और एल्यूमिनियम बार्स, uninsulated, and both ends are short circuited, and some angle is provided between shaft axis and slot axis. This is called a skewed rotor bars. Why do we use this? Rotor slots are not usually parallel to the shaft but purposely given some skew, some angle. Why? Why? What is the reason? पहला reason ये है to obtain more uniform torque. If you want to get more uniform torque, that angle should be provided. The skew should be provided. Second advantage क्या है? To reduce the magnetic humming, magnetic noise. Clear? अगर आपने parallel में रखा, so noise will be more. बहुत ज्यादा आवाज करेगी मोटर. Okay, that is called as humming sound. It will provide. It will give. Third advantage क्या है? That is very very important. It helps in reducing the locking tendency. अगर आपका इसका एक्सिस shaft axis और rotor axis parallel में हो गया, so locking tendency will be more. Clear? And locking, because of locking tendency, when you give the supply to the motor, rotor will fails to run. It will be locked. To avoid the locking tendency, to get the uniform torque, to reduce the magnetic noise or hum sound, we are using the skewed rotor bars. Okay, but in case of squirrel cage rotor, you can't add additional resistance. We can't. It is not possible to add additional resistance in the rotor circuit to improve the starting characteristics such as starting torque, starting power factor, current, etc. That is the main drawback, and squirrel cage motor will give the less starting torque. अगर आपको टार्क बढ़ाना है तो आपको रेजिस्टेंस सेट करना है, और सिंस रोटर वाइंडिंग क्या है, दोनों एंड क्या है, शॉर्ट है डायरेक्टली, and because of that reason you can't insert additional resistance in the rotor circuit, so starting torque will be less in case of induction motor. तो एप्लीकेशन में कहा जहां आपको स्टार्टिंग टॉर्क ज्यादा लगता है या यू हैव टू वेरी इट, we can't use the squirrel cage induction motor. You can't control the speed also. We'll discuss this point later on again. Second type of machine we have, that is called as slip ring type. I will discuss the slip ring type later on. पहले आपको देख लेंगे. This is the shaft. Clear? ये जो स्क्वायरल केज दिख रहा होगा आपको, देखो, you can't say it is not a solid, it is a laminated. पट्टियां इकट्ठी करके, so many blades, so many laminations are there here. Okay, and they are stacked together. So you can say आपको ऐसा दिख रहा solid, but it is laminated to reduce the eddy current loss. This is the fan blades. ये दिख रहा है आपको, fans are there. This is the laminated core. Now this is the axis of the soft axis, और थोड़ा सा angle है, right? You can say this is angle is there, like this. So ये angle होने से क्या हो रहा है? Skewed. We are going to provide some skewed rotor bars are there, and because of this you will get the uniform torque, noise will be reduced, and locking tendency will be reduced. Okay, so these are the, now you can say here the slots are there, उसमें कौन सा आएगा? Aluminum bars will be there, or aluminum bars will be there, and both ends here, both ends will be what? It will be, this is the end rings, riveted or welded. Okay, so in this way we can say rotor of squirrel cage induction motor is directly shorted. You can say again, this is the stator frame, right? Outermost, ये इसको बोलते हैं नट बोल्ट, इसको टर्मिनल बॉक्स बोलते, this is called as terminal box. Okay, that winding will come out from here, RYB, three phase will be there. You can say this is the stator winding, this is the stator winding, you can say here. Okay, maybe star connected or delta connected. Now here this is the armature core or rotor core, sorry, not armature core, it is a rotor core. Okay, and it will be inside here inserted. Here देखो ये कहाँ placed रहेगा, यहाँ पर आपका bearings are there. Bearings are there here. Okay, this shaft will come out here also, here also. Okay, fans is there. This is the fan to cool the machine. We are using the fans here. Okay, so this is the induction motor we have. Now, second motor we have, that is the phase bound type or slip ring type induction motor. Now, in case of induction motor, always in case of slip ring induction motor, the winding will be always star connected because you have to insert additional resistance. You have to insert additional resistance, right? So you can insert additional resistance through the brushes. So you can say this is the brushes, this one black one. Okay, this is the shaft, and this is the end rings, slip rings. End ring, it is a slip rings. It will be placed on the shaft. Okay, we are going to provide some insulation between slip ring and shaft, and these brushes will be ride on the slip rings. So additional resistance you can insert in series with the winding. So you can control the torque, you can control the power factor, you can control the current, etc. If you want to control the starting torque, if you want to increase the starting torque, we have to use the slip ring induction motor. Always slip ring induction motor will be star connected. डेल्टा नहीं होगा. डेल्टा में हाउ विल यू सपोज करो कि हमने डेल्टा मान लिया. ओके, मैं आई विल डिस्कस दिस पॉइंट लेटर ऑन. Okay, so slip ring induction motor, you can say this is the shaft, you can say here this is the shaft. Clear? ये आपका क्या है, slots are there. It's solid नहीं है, it is laminated, you can see here. Okay, and these are the slots, and we are going to provide the winding, rotor winding, you can say. कौन से फॉर्म में है? It is always in a star fashion, right? This is connected to these three slip rings. देखो ये 1 2 3, these are the slip rings, insulated but mounted on the shaft. These are the slip rings. You can say this is the brushes. देखो ये brushes हैं. It is riding on the slip rings. And this is the external circuit. You can insert यहाँ पर external resistance you can connect. Or we can say rotor resistance starter is also there. You can place the rotor resistance starter here on this part. So additional resistance will be connected in series with the armature winding, and this rotor winding, and this rotor winding will always be star connected only, not delta. This is a slip ring induction motor. Okay, this is the, you can say it is not a solid, it is a laminated one. You can say here it is a motor. Okay, shaft, this is the stator, and this is the stator winding. You can say this is the stator winding. Okay, बीच में क्या है, ये shaft है, ये rotor है, और this some angle is there, it is slightly skewed. Okay, fans are provided to cool it down. Okay, so I want to discuss this part again, this part. So I'm going to use separate sheet. See here, the winding in case of slip ring induction motor, winding will be star connected. Okay, this is the shaft. On the shaft, this is the slip rings. Okay, 3 slip rings are there, and some insulation is provided between shaft and slip rings. So this shaft, this slip ring is insulated from shaft. Here some insulation is there. Okay, so it will be isolated R phase, Y phase, and B phase. This is connected to R here, this is connected to Y, and this is connected to B. Now here brushes are there. Brushes will ride on the slip rings, and here external resistance we have, it is shorted through external resistance, okay, and this is connected here. So whatever the resistance we have, this resistance from here to here, it is connected in series with this winding. This resistance from here to here, it is connected in series with the Y phase, and this resistance between here to here connected in series with the B phase. So this is the slip ring induction motor. अगर आपने ये winding delta लिया होता, what will happen? How will you connect external resistance? Suppose this here resistance इसके सीरीज में कैसे लगाएगा? It will not be connected in series with this winding or this winding. So कभी भी याद रखना, in case of slip ring induction motor, the rotor winding will always be star connected. It will not be delta connected always. Okay, so I'm rubbing it. Next part I am going to discuss the advantages of that comparison between squirrel cage and wound rotor or slip ring induction motor. Squirrel cage. These squirrel cage motor is simpler and more economical in construction than the slip ring induction motor. Slip ring induction motor is more complex in construction compared to squirrel cage type because उसमें slip rings हैं, brushes हैं, so more complicated. It is more rugged. Squirrel cage more rugged क्योंकि इसमें क्या है, एक ही पार्ट है स्टेटर जो जलने वाला है. Rotor part will not be wound because rotor winding कैसी है, directly it is in the form of bars, uninsulated and both ends are already shorted. So कभी भी rotor winding नहीं जलती. Hence it requires less maintenance, but it requires more maintenance because of stator winding में जब burn, rotor winding में burn, brushes are there, slip rings are there, okay, so it will require more maintenance. Squirrel cage type. In this type, copper or aluminum bars are embedded in rotor slots and are shorted both ends by the ring of the same material. Clear? The rotor winding is of a three-phase insulated winding similar to stator winding and always wound for same number of poles as stator winding. याद रखना, जितने poles stator पे हैं उतने ही poles rotor पे भी रहेंगे इसमें. Squirrel cage में क्या है, no slip ring is required because rotor winding is directly shorted. There is no provision for adding external resistance. But यहाँ पर क्या है, you can insert additional resistance in series with the rotor winding with the help of brushes. Okay, you can add additional resistance. So what will happen, you can control the torque, you can control the power factor, you can control the current. Okay, so यहाँ पर आपको external resistance you can't insert, we can't insert additional resistance, hence starting torque is low. याद रखना, that is the main drawback of induction motor, starting torque is low. By inserting external resistance during starting, so you can increase the torque, you can get the high starting torque. Okay, almost 90% of induction motor used in industry are of squirrel cage type because of robust and less maintenance required. This is generally, this type of motor is not used in industry. जहाँ कहाँ use करेंगे, जहाँ आपको high starting torque is required, we will use this motor. Rotor bars are not insulated from rotor core, but यहाँ पर rotor winding will be insulated. Okay, so this is the comparison between stator and squirrel cage type of rotor and slip ring type of rotor. So I am stopping here only. Okay, we'll continue lectures. Thank you very much for listening me. Please subscribe the channel, okay, and share this presentation to your friends also. Thank you.